So Hollywood might be finally bringing back the mid-budget movies. So basically, if you not know, before the era of the Marvel movies, most movies had a pretty small budget. They weren't really $100 million budgets here. But seems that this is going to be more important. Keeping the budget low. I know it's for the past, like, animated movies outside of Pixar have been costing less money to make. We don't know if this will dampen the quality of animated movies, but even then, a movie like Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse still was a very, well-received movie despite only costing $100 million to make. Same thing on Mario. Kung Fu Panda 4 still made a huge chunk of money despite only costing like $80 million to make. And of course, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish was considered one of the best animated movies of the year despite costing like $70 million to make. Okay? And yes, I'm not using animated movies, but Hollywood is still struggling with the non-franchise movies, but horror movies have been doing this for a long time. Okay? Because they know that not many people really watch horror movies, and to much dismay, a lot of people, like, I met so many people say, oh, my favorite types of movies are horror movies, but but the box office numbers always say the truth, and yeah, these movies do not bring in $400 million per entry, okay, as well. But yeah, horror movies, that similarly budget movies continue to say so impressive gains at the box office. Because mid-budget movies make the comeback. But I think the problem is, still is them making back the money. Okay? Them making a profit on the movies. Okay? Here. Okay? Something every single box office need to be a massive hit, making at least $500 million at the box office. Even like something like Godzilla only costs like $140 million to make. Yeah. Okay? But like Ghostbusters, it's all kept the budget down to like $60 to $70 million. The new Ghostbusters movie, a lot of these problems with a lot of these movies, like, would have been solved if they didn't spend too much money on these movies. And it was sold off last year. A lot of these movies lost money because they spent like $300 to $400 million each on these movies. Okay, this has to stop. It has to stop. Okay, it really does. Yeah. Okay, that park the small budget movies to disappointing returns because they realize that, hey, no one watches these non-franchise movies. I think the problem with Hollywood is that they have to try to get back the non-franchise movies, here. Okay? They have to get back with the non-franchise movies. They have to get people to actually want to watch non-franchise movies. Okay? And I think some movies have been doing pretty well, like Bullet Train did, Smile did, The Beekeeper did pretty well. These are all successful movies, obviously. Don't know about Barbarian. Yeah, but Hollywood, okay, instead of making $2 million movies, I'm making $10 million movies or $54 million movies. Okay, okay. I think a movie with a small, and also I think the era of starting getting actors getting these massive salaries is over. And once a movie is massively successful, I really do not think an actor should be getting $10 million per movie. I think this will be based off of how successful the movie is. If a movie makes like $1 billion, then yes, the actor gets a lot of money. It makes sense. The movie made $1 billion, like the Mario movie. Or, Kung Fu Panda 4. Okay, those movies, the actors are going to make a lot of money off of those movies because those movies make money. But I think an actor, actors should not be, half the budget of the movie. Okay, because I think that's another problem. Half of the budget of the movie are going to these actors and actresses because they want to get the Hollywood salary. Okay, I think it should be based off of how much money the movie makes and give them the money proportional to how much money the movie makes. I think this would make a lot of sense, more sense than just, oh yeah, you could make $10 million regardless. Okay, big actor, yeah. So Hollywood is yeah. I think blockbusters movies will still exist, obviously. Tentpoles will still exist, okay? Godzilla, for example, Godzilla and Dune made a lot of money, okay? Okay, Godzilla and Dune still made a lot of money, okay? Blockbusters still exist. They just will not be as common as they used to. I think this is why they keep saying that the summer is soft, because most of these movies that are releasing, besides If, are smaller budgeted movies. Okay, besides If and the Fall Guy was cost over $100 million to make, you know, a lot of these movies are releasing like Garfield didn't really cost it only cost us $60 million to make. Okay, Turok cost like nothing to make, so it's gonna break even. There was a lot of these small, non-franchise movies that cost like $5-6 million to make, and they make money simply because they cost nothing to make. Even if the critics give the movie bad scores, they know, oh yeah, people love horror movies, so they're gonna come out and see it. So it's gonna make $10, $20 to $30 million. It's gonna make a small profit for the studio. Okay, those are the movies they should continue making. I think they're gonna continue making those types of movies. A small, over the past couple of years, some of these non-franchise movies, they make it open like $8 to $10 million. Oh yeah, they cost $60 million to make. Like it's like this 100 Years of Longing or something. Oh, $80 million budget, and we only made like $7 million. And like, why? Why are you spending so much money on a movie that didn't really make that much money? Same thing with The Northman. The movie should have been like a $34 million budget movie. Okay, that movie did not. I don't think the movie costed that much money, and the movie didn't really make that much money in the theaters because there wasn't enough interest in that movie because it wasn't a part of a franchise. Okay, I think if you want to have a big budget non-franchise movie, you gotta have to get people in the seats to see them. Okay, movies like If and also Fall Guy, should be making money. They should be making tons of money. But the thing is, people don't care about the tentpole non-franchise movies anymore. People only care about the franchise. So reserve the non-franchise movies for mid-budget movies. Make them mid-budget movies. Like Fall Guys would be like $50-60 million budget movie, or Ifs would be like $60 to $70 million budget movie. Similar to Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Okay, and stop charging these actors so much money. I think that's what's killing these movies. Okay, because these actors expect so much money from these movies, and it's just killing Hollywood. Okay, it's just killing them. Okay. And I think mid-budget movies may be finally making a comeback. Like John Wick, the whole franchise is like a mid-budget movies. And that franchise was very successful. Okay, you don't need to make the next franchise this massive, tentpole series. You can start off small, like of John Wick. And I think more studios will replicate the success of John Wick. Okay, and that's about this video here. So what do you think about mid-budget movies returning? I think I'm happy that mid-budget movies are returning. Okay, I'm happy. It's good. Okay, like Mickey 17, Trap Smile North also are horror movies, but yeah, horror movies are always like small budget, mid-budget movies. Okay, like one of the biggest movies of last year was a mid-budget movie. It was FNAF. They didn't spend that much money on the movie. They only spent like $30 million on the movie, and it made so much money. Okay. It made so much money. But they only spent $40 million on the movie. And that's about this video here. Goodbye.